Let's embark on the heartwarming journey of Mr. Johnson, a man whose daily habits of nourishment and gardening reveal a deep connection between health, happiness, and the natural world. Every morning, after a serene walk through his neighborhood, Mr. Johnson returns home to prepare his cherished breakfast. This simple yet fulfilling meal nourishes his body and underscores the importance of balance and wellness. His breakfast typically features wholesome grains, vibrant, freshly picked fruits, and a refreshing glass of water. Over time, he has come to value the significance of starting his day with nutrient-rich foods, viewing this morning ritual as a gift to his body. Each bite is a testament to nature's power to rejuvenate, while every sip of water highlights the essential need for hydration, something increasingly vital as he ages. Hydration is no longer an afterthought for Mr. Johnson. It's a deliberate choice to energize his body and keep his system running smoothly. After breakfast, Mr. Johnson turns to one of his greatest joys, his garden. Gardening has been a lifelong passion, and now, in his later years, it serves as a form of therapy both physically and mentally. With the sun warming his back and the soil beneath his fingers, Mr. Johnson feels a profound connection to the earth, grounding him while uplifting his spirit. His garden is a sanctuary, a place where worldly worries fade as he focuses on the simple yet profound task of nurturing his plants. Each plant he tends reflects his own life, constantly growing, changing, and adapting to its surroundings. The act of caring for his garden fills him with purpose and a sense of accomplishment, bringing him deep fulfillment as the years pass. But gardening is more than just a physical activity for Mr. Johnson. It's also an intellectual pursuit. Over the years, he has developed a keen interest in learning about new plant species, innovative gardening techniques, and ways to improve soil health. He takes pride in experimenting with different methods and watching his efforts bear fruit both literally and figuratively. This ongoing learning process keeps his mind sharp and engaged, reinforcing his belief that one is never too old to learn or challenge oneself. Yet, despite this rich and fulfilling lifestyle, Mr. Johnson has begun to notice some unsettling changes disrupting his peaceful routine. It started subtly, a slight discomfort when using the bathroom, or a feeling of not fully emptying his bladder after his morning gardening session. Initially, he dismissed it as a minor inconvenience, assuming it was just part of aging, much like the occasional stiffness in his joints after a long day in the garden. But as days turned into weeks, he began to notice more troubling symptoms. What was once an isolated incident became a pattern. Each morning, the discomfort persisted, soon accompanied by an increased need to urinate throughout the night. Mr. Johnson, who had always enjoyed restful, uninterrupted nights of sleep, found himself waking up more frequently to visit the bathroom. Initially, it was just once, but soon those trips became more frequent, disrupting his sleep and leaving him feeling groggy and drained during the day. The fatigue began to weigh heavily on him, impacting his once energetic mornings. His vibrant routine, his walks, his breakfast, and his time in the garden felt slightly diminished by this constant tiredness. He could no longer dismiss these changes as mere inconveniences of aging. Something deeper was happening, and Mr. Johnson could feel it. If you're still with me and finding these lessons valuable, please comment one below to let me know you're here. The discomfort didn't stop there. During the day, he began to notice an increasing difficulty in fully emptying his bladder, leaving him feeling uneasy and unsettled. Nights that had once been peaceful became frustrating as he found himself getting out of bed multiple times, breaking the precious cycle of rest he relied on to feel refreshed in the morning. Each interruption added a layer of frustration, and he couldn't help but wonder if these changes were normal or if they signaled something more serious. This growing awareness sparked a moment of reflection for Mr. Johnson. He had always been diligent about his health, maintaining a balanced diet and an active lifestyle. But now his body was sending signals he couldn't ignore. The frequent urination, especially at night, was more than just an inconvenience. It was a message urging him to pay attention. He realized that changes in urination habits, often dismissed as a natural part of aging, could be important indicators of underlying health issues. Conditions like urinary tract infections, prostate problems, or even more serious diseases often manifest with these subtle symptoms, and ignoring them could lead to significant complications down the line. As someone who had always prided himself on listening to his body, Mr. Johnson felt a growing sense of responsibility to address these changes head-on. He had spent years cultivating a lifestyle that promoted physical and mental well-being, and now he understood that maintaining urinary health was just as critical as his other healthy habits. It wasn't just about feeling comfortable or avoiding the inconvenience of nighttime trips to the bathroom. It was about ensuring he could continue to live life to the fullest without the shadow of potential health problems looming over him. This realization brought with it a new sense of purpose. Mr. Johnson was determined to seek help and find answers, knowing that taking proactive steps now could safeguard his health and preserve his quality of life. He scheduled an appointment with his doctor, eager to address these changes before they could worsen. In doing so, he felt empowered by acknowledging his body's signals and taking action. He was reclaiming control over his well-being. Mr. Johnson's experience serves as a powerful reminder that we must remain attuned to our bodies as we age. It's easy to overlook small changes or dismiss them as inevitable parts of growing older, but these changes can carry important messages about our health. Just as Mr. Johnson diligently cares for his garden, nurturing it with attention and care, he now recognizes the need to nurture his health with the same level of diligence. By paying attention to his body's signals and seeking help when needed, Mr. Johnson is not only protecting his health, but also ensuring he can continue to enjoy the vibrant, fulfilling life he has worked so hard to create. His story reminds us all of the importance of listening to ourselves and understanding that every small change matters. By taking care of ourselves today, we invest in a healthier, happier tomorrow. For Mr. Johnson, this journey of self-awareness and proactive care has become just as important as his daily walks, nutritious breakfasts, and time in the garden. It's a journey that allows him to continue thriving, even as he embraces the challenges and changes that come with aging. Urination issues are alarmingly common among older adults, yet they often go unspoken, despite affecting a significant portion of the aging population. Statistics show that around 50% of men over the age of 60 experience some form of urinary problem, while roughly 30% of women face similar challenges. These figures highlight just how widespread these issues are, touching the lives of millions. Yet the topic often remains tucked away in silence due to embarrassment or the misconception that it's simply a natural, unavoidable part of growing older. As the global population continues to age, it becomes increasingly important to bring these concerns to light, ensuring they are addressed with the seriousness they deserve. Urinary health is closely tied to overall well-being, and managing these issues is crucial for maintaining a good quality of life as we age. The aging process naturally takes a toll on the urinary system. Over time, the elasticity of the bladder diminishes, leading to reduced capacity. This means older adults often feel the urge to urinate more frequently, even though the volume their bladder holds is smaller than it once was. This change can result in frequent trips to the bathroom, especially at night, disrupting sleep and leading to fatigue. For some, the urgency to urinate becomes so strong that it interrupts daily activities, leaving them feeling frustrated and restricted in their independence. For men, one of the most prevalent urination issues is benign prostatic hyperplasia, BF. BF is a non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate gland that can cause a host of uncomfortable symptoms. As the prostate enlarges, it presses on the urethra, narrowing the passage through which urine flows. This can make it increasingly difficult to fully empty the bladder, leading to a sensation of incomplete urination. Men with BF often experience increased urgency, weaker urine streams, and frequent nighttime urination. In more severe cases, urinary retention when the bladder doesn't empty at all can become a serious issue. It's staggering to note that nearly 70% of men will develop some degree of BF by the time they reach their 70s. For many, this condition can significantly disrupt daily life, and without proper medical management, it may worsen over time. Women, on the other hand, are more likely to struggle with urinary incontinence, a condition that involves the involuntary leakage of urine. This condition is not only physically challenging but can also be emotionally distressing, leading many women to avoid social situations out of fear of embarrassment. The causes of incontinence in women are varied, often stemming from physical changes brought about by childbirth, hormonal shifts during menopause, and the weakening of pelvic floor muscles with age. Simple actions like coughing, sneezing, or even laughing can trigger leaks, making everyday tasks feel daunting. Exercise, too, can become a source of anxiety as many women worry about losing control of their bladder during physical activity. Both BF in men and urinary incontinence in women share a common thread. They can deeply affect one's emotional and mental health. Many older adults find themselves feeling ashamed or isolated due to these conditions, withdrawing from social interactions, exercise routines, and other activities they once enjoyed. The fear of having an accident in public can lead to a loss of confidence and a decreased sense of independence, which in turn can contribute to feelings of depression or anxiety. This emotional toll only compounds the physical discomfort, creating a cycle that can be difficult to break. Understanding these common urination issues is vital, not just for older adults but for their caregivers and loved ones as well. Awareness is the first step toward managing these conditions and improving quality of life. Rather than accepting these issues as inevitable parts of aging, it's crucial to recognize that many treatments and strategies are available to help manage symptoms and restore a sense of normalcy. Whether it's medication, lifestyle changes, or physical therapy to strengthen pelvic floor muscles, seeking appropriate medical advice can significantly reduce the impact of these conditions. By addressing these challenges early on and seeking support from healthcare professionals, older adults can maintain their independence and continue enjoying life without being held back by urinary issues. It's about taking control of one's health, being proactive, and understanding that there are solutions. Just as we prioritize other aspects of health as we age, urinary health deserves the same level of attention and care. By doing so, we not only safeguard our physical well-being, but also preserve our emotional health and dignity, ensuring that aging doesn't mean compromising the quality of life we deserve. Urination is more than just a basic bodily function. It serves as a critical window into our overall health. Much like a city's drainage system reflects the efficiency and cleanliness of its infrastructure, our urinary system plays a vital role in maintaining the body's internal balance by removing waste, toxins, and excess fluids. When everything is functioning well, we hardly give it a second thought. However, when issues arise, it's often an indication that something is amiss beneath the surface. Monitoring changes in urination can offer profound insights into our internal health, revealing everything from hydration levels to the presence of more serious conditions such as diabetes, kidney issues, or even hypertension. The color, frequency, and consistency of urine are all important health indicators that deserve attention. For instance, dark yellow or amber-colored urine can signal dehydration, suggesting that the body is not receiving enough fluids to function properly. Similarly, frequent urination, especially if accompanied by pain or discomfort, can be a sign of infection or inflammation in the urinary tract. In more serious cases, blood in the urine can point to conditions such as kidney stones, infections, or even certain types of cancers. These changes, though they may seem minor or easy to overlook, are like warning lights on a dashboard, alerting us that it's time to take a closer look at what might be going on inside our bodies. One common issue that can arise, particularly in older adults, is urinary tract infections, UTIs. While UTIs can affect people of all ages, they become especially prevalent as we grow older. What starts as a mild irritation can escalate quickly if left untreated, potentially leading to more severe health complications. A simple UTI can travel up to the kidneys, resulting in a painful kidney infection, or in extreme cases, lead to sepsis, which can be life-threatening for those with weakened immune systems or chronic conditions. The risk of complications increases even further, so paying attention to the earliest signs of a UTI, such as burning during urination or a frequent need to go, can prevent these more serious outcomes and protect overall health. Urinary problems can also indicate more significant and chronic conditions, especially in older adults. In men, issues like difficulty urinating or a weak stream can be signs of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BF, and enlargement of the prostate gland. If left unchecked, BF can lead to urinary retention, infections, and kidney damage. For women, stress incontinence or frequent urges to urinate may point to weakened pelvic floor muscles, often a result of aging or childbirth. These issues can disrupt daily life, and if ignored, may progress to more severe complications such as chronic bladder dysfunction or even kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease, in particular, is a silent but dangerous condition that can result from untreated urinary problems. The early stages often go unnoticed, as the symptoms can be subtle. However, as the disease progresses, the kidneys lose their ability to filter waste effectively, leading to a buildup of toxins in the body. Regular monitoring of urination patterns can help catch these issues early, allowing for timely interventions that may slow the progression of kidney disease and other related conditions. Given how closely urination is tied to overall health, it's clear that any disruption in this vital system should be taken seriously. Recognizing the signs of trouble early on can make all the difference in preventing long-term health issues. Whether it's an increase in nighttime trips to the bathroom, difficulty emptying the bladder, or changes in the appearance or smell of urine, these are all signals your body is sending. Ignoring them or brushing them off as simply getting older can result in missed opportunities for early treatment and intervention. Maintaining urinary health goes hand in hand with preserving overall well-being. This means taking proactive steps such as staying properly hydrated, maintaining a balanced diet, and avoiding excessive caffeine and alcohol, which can irritate the bladder. Additionally, engaging in regular checkups with healthcare providers allows for early detection of any issues that may not yet be causing noticeable symptoms. Open discussions about changes in urination, though sometimes uncomfortable, can lead to crucial early intervention that prevents more serious health complications down the road. In the end, paying attention to our urination habits is about more than avoiding discomfort or inconvenience. It's about safeguarding our overall health and longevity. By treating our urinary system with the care and attention it deserves, we can help ensure that our bodies continue to function smoothly, much like a well-maintained city with a clean and efficient drainage system. Just as we would never ignore a clogged drain in our home, we shouldn't overlook the signals our body sends us through changes in urination. Addressing these early signs can protect our health, enhance our quality of life, and allow us to live with greater peace of mind as we age. Now let's discuss some habits that may indicate a shorter lifespan. Habit 1. Ignoring the urge to urinate. Let's talk about a habit that might seem trivial but can have serious consequences over time: holding in your urine. Many folks, especially those with hectic schedules or limited bathroom access, tend to ignore the urge to go. While it might seem harmless at first, this habit can significantly impact your urinary health in the long run. When you consistently hold in urine, your bladder stretches beyond its normal capacity, losing elasticity and making it difficult to empty fully in the future. This can lead to chronic urinary retention, where urine remains in the bladder even after you think you've finished. Chronic retention creates a breeding ground for bacteria, dramatically increasing the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs. If left untreated, these infections can escalate into bladder infections and even reach the kidneys, causing serious conditions like kidney infections. Such infections can lead to long-term kidney damage, and in severe cases, kidney failure. Additionally, the backflow of urine due to retention can put undue pressure on the kidneys, potentially causing damage over time. For older adults, this issue is even more concerning as bladder function naturally weakens with age. The ability to fully empty the bladder diminishes, making it harder to manage chronic retention. What seems like a small habit, holding in urine, can thus become a catalyst for significant and potentially life-threatening health problems later in life. Habit 2. Straining to urinate. Another habit that can have serious long-term effects, particularly for men, is straining to urinate. As men age, many develop benign prostatic hyperplasia, BF, where the prostate gland enlarges and presses against the urethra, obstructing normal urine flow. This often leads to the need to push or strain to urinate, which can have severe consequences. Straining places significant pressure on the bladder, urethra, and pelvic floor muscles. Over time, this can cause the bladder walls to thicken and weaken, leading to bladder dysfunction. In some cases, the damage becomes so severe that the bladder can no longer contract properly, resulting in chronic urinary retention. Chronic retention, as mentioned earlier, significantly increases the risk of UTIs, bladder stones, and even kidney failure. Furthermore, the pressure from straining can worsen BF symptoms, creating a vicious cycle of worsening symptoms and increasing the likelihood of complications, such as urinary incontinence and bladder damage. Straining also stresses the pelvic floor muscles, which support the bladder and other organs in the lower abdomen. Over time, this can lead to pelvic pain, prolapse, and incontinence, further reducing the quality of life. Ignoring BF symptoms or delaying treatment can dramatically impact overall health and lifespan, as untreated bladder and prostate issues can escalate into more serious conditions. Men experiencing straining or difficulty urinating should consult a healthcare provider as soon as possible to discuss treatment options and prevent long-term damage. Habit 3. Not drinking enough water. Dehydration is a common yet underestimated contributor to urinary problems, and not drinking enough water can lead to numerous complications. Water is crucial for helping the kidneys filter waste from the blood and maintain a healthy balance of electrolytes. When the body is dehydrated, the kidneys must work harder to concentrate the urine, leading to more concentrated urine that is higher in waste products, minerals, and salts. This increases the risk of kidney stone formation, as excess minerals and salts can crystallize and form painful stones. Kidney stones are not only excruciatingly painful, but can also block urine flow, causing urinary retention and increasing the risk of infection. In severe cases, kidney stones can damage the kidneys and urinary tract, further compromising kidney function. Repeated dehydration and kidney stones can cause long-term kidney damage, potentially resulting in chronic kidney disease or kidney failure. Beyond kidney stones, dehydration also increases the likelihood of UTIs. Without sufficient hydration, the bladder cannot flush out bacteria effectively, allowing harmful bacteria to accumulate and multiply. This increases the risk of developing UTIs, which, if left untreated, can lead to more severe complications such as bladder or kidney infections. Chronic dehydration also impairs kidney function by reducing the kidney's ability to filter waste, potentially leading to a buildup of toxins in the body over time. Additionally, dehydration can lead to other health issues such as fatigue, dizziness, and decreased cognitive function, all of which can contribute to a lower quality of life and potentially shorten one's lifespan. Staying properly hydrated by drinking adequate amounts of water each day is essential, not only for urinary health but for overall well-being. For most adults, drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day is recommended to ensure that the kidneys can function properly and maintain a healthy urinary system. Habit 4. Frequent nighttime urination. Frequent nighttime urination, or nocturia, is a condition where individuals wake up multiple times during the night to urinate. While it may seem like a minor inconvenience, nocturia can be an early warning sign of more serious health conditions. For some, it may be caused by excessive fluid intake before bed, but often it is linked to underlying health issues such as heart disease, kidney problems, or diabetes. In people with heart failure, the heart cannot pump blood efficiently, causing fluid to build up in the legs during the day. At night, when lying down, this excess fluid is reabsorbed into the bloodstream and filtered by the kidneys, leading to increased urine production. This results in frequent trips to the bathroom throughout the night, disrupting sleep and leaving individuals feeling fatigued and groggy during the day. Over time, lack of restful sleep can weaken the immune system, increase stress levels, and lead to cognitive decline, all of which can shorten lifespan. For individuals with kidney disease or diabetes, frequent nighttime urination often indicates that the body is struggling to manage fluid and waste properly. In these cases, nocturia can indicate that the kidneys cannot concentrate urine effectively, leading to an increased need to urinate at night. Additionally, high blood sugar levels in individuals with diabetes can cause the body to produce more urine to flush out excess sugar, further contributing to nocturia. Beyond the health conditions that cause nocturia, frequent sleep disruption can profoundly impact overall health. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a range of health problems, including increased risk of cardiovascular disease, obesity, and depression. For older adults, nocturia also increases the risk of falls and injuries during nighttime trips to the bathroom, which can lead to broken bones, head injuries, and even hospitalization. Frequent nighttime urination should not be dismissed as a normal part of aging. If you experience nocturia, it's important to discuss these symptoms with a healthcare provider to determine the underlying cause and address any potential health risks. Proper management of conditions like heart disease, kidney disease, or diabetes can help reduce the frequency of nighttime urination and improve overall quality of life. What to do when experiencing abnormalities in urination? Urinary health is a critical aspect of overall well-being, and any noticeable changes in urination habits should be taken seriously. Whether it's increased frequency, difficulty starting or stopping urination, or pain or discomfort, these symptoms can indicate underlying health problems that may require medical attention. The first and most important step is to consult a healthcare professional as soon as abnormalities are noticed. Early detection of urinary problems can prevent them from escalating into more serious conditions, such as kidney disease, bladder infections, or prostate issues. Regular checkups with a healthcare provider are essential, especially for older adults. These appointments provide an opportunity to monitor urinary health, address any changes or concerns, and receive advice on how to maintain a healthy urinary system. Preventive care, such as staying hydrated, avoiding straining during urination, and managing any existing health conditions, can go a long way in protecting urinary health and ensuring overall well-being. Taking proactive steps now can help preserve not only urinary health, but also quality of life and longevity as you age. One of the most important yet often overlooked tools in maintaining urinary health is the simple but incredibly powerful urinalysis. This straightforward test, though routine, carries immense value in identifying hidden issues within the body. By analyzing your urine for various substances such as proteins, blood bacteria, and other important markers that could indicate underlying health problems. It's astonishing to think that something as ordinary as urine, something we tend to take for granted, can provide a window into the inner workings of our body. Through this analysis, healthcare providers can uncover a wide range of health conditions, from urinary tract infections and kidney disease to more systemic issues like diabetes. Each of these conditions, if left unchecked, can significantly impact one's quality of life. But when caught early, the road to recovery is often much smoother. In a way, the urinalysis serves as a silent guardian of our health. It's quick, non-invasive, and can often be done during routine checkups. Imagine going to your regular doctor's visit, and with just a small sample of urine, potentially identifying serious health concerns before they even start causing symptoms. The thought is both reassuring and empowering. When abnormalities are detected early, it allows for timely interventions, which could mean the difference between managing a condition effectively or having it spiral into something much more serious. It's a small, often unnoticed step, but one that holds the potential to protect your health for years, even decades to come. However, while medical tests like urinalysis are vital, they aren't the only piece of the puzzle. We, as individuals, have a personal responsibility to take charge of our health by paying close attention to the signals our bodies give us. Far too often, we dismiss small changes in our urinary habits as insignificant, but these can sometimes be the early warning signs of something more serious. Being mindful of how frequently you urinate, noting any discomfort, changes in the color or smell of urine, or even slight alterations in flow can provide critical information. These observations are not trivial. They are the body's way of communicating with us, and we owe it to ourselves to listen. Keeping a record of these changes, no matter how small, can provide valuable insights to your healthcare provider during consultations. There's an immense sense of empowerment in knowing that you are actively involved in safeguarding your health. By maintaining open communication with your doctor and bringing up any concerns, you take proactive steps that could lead to faster diagnosis, early interventions, and ultimately a better, more vibrant quality of life. But let's not forget that good health doesn't just come from medical tests. It also stems from our daily habits. Maintaining good urinary habits is one of the simplest yet most impactful things we can do to promote our overall well-being, especially as we grow older. Hydration is, without a doubt, the cornerstone of urinary health. I can't stress enough how vital it is to stay properly hydrated. Drinking enough water helps dilute the urine, which in turn flushes out toxins and reduces the risk of urinary tract infections, kidney stones, and bladder irritations. Dehydration, on the other hand, can lead to a buildup of waste in the urinary system, making it more susceptible to infections and other complications. Think of water as your body's natural cleansing agent. It's constantly working to keep your system running smoothly. It's easy to underestimate the power of something as simple as water, but staying hydrated is one of the most effective ways to prevent potential urinary issues. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day, although this number can vary depending on your activity level, climate, and overall health. If you're exercising more or living in a hotter climate, your body will need even more water to stay balanced. The sensation of thirst is your body's gentle nudge, reminding you to stay on top of your hydration. Don't ignore it. And if plain water isn't appealing, try adding a slice of lemon or infusing your water with fresh fruits for a bit of flavor. You'd be amazed at how these small tweaks can help you stay motivated to drink more. Moreover, being mindful of your overall lifestyle can also play a huge role in promoting urinary health. For instance, cutting back on irritants like caffeine and alcohol, which can irritate the bladder, can make a significant difference in how your urinary system functions. Making small adjustments, like choosing herbal teas or reducing your intake of sodas, can improve not only your urinary health, but your overall well-being. Additionally, practicing good bathroom habits, such as not holding in urine for too long and fully emptying your bladder when you go, are simple actions that can prevent unnecessary strain on your bladder and reduce the risk of infections. In addition to staying properly hydrated, it's equally important to pay close attention to your diet when it comes to maintaining optimal urinary health. What we eat has a profound impact on the way our bodies function, and certain foods can either enhance or hinder the health of your urinary system. For instance, incorporating water-rich fruits and vegetables like cucumbers, watermelon, and celery into your meals not only boosts your overall hydration levels, but also provides your body with the nutrients it needs to function smoothly. These foods act like natural hydration, gently flushing out toxins from your system which in turn supports bladder health and reduces the likelihood of infections. Choosing these kinds of foods is one of the easiest ways to care for your body. It's like giving your bladder a refreshing boost every time you eat them. On the flip side, certain foods and beverages can aggravate your bladder and disrupt urinary health. Caffeine, alcohol, and overly spicy foods, while enjoyable for many, can irritate the bladder lining and lead to increased urgency or frequency of urination. If you've ever found yourself running to the bathroom after your morning cup of coffee or a night out with friends, you've experienced this firsthand. Cutting back on these irritants can make a world of difference in how your bladder feels and functions. Making small adjustments, like switching to herbal teas or decaffeinated options and opting for milder flavors, can go a long way in reducing bladder irritation and promoting better urinary health. Additionally, a balanced diet rich in fiber is essential. Fiber helps prevent constipation, which is often an overlooked factor in urinary health. Constipation puts unnecessary pressure on the bladder, potentially leading to issues like incontinence or urinary retention. By incorporating more fiber-rich foods like whole grains, leafy greens, and legumes into your diet, you support both digestive and urinary health simultaneously. Regular physical activity is another critical component in maintaining healthy urination habits and overall bodily function. Exercise does more than just strengthen your muscles and improve cardiovascular health. It directly benefits your bladder and urinary system as well. Staying active helps you maintain a healthy weight, which can reduce excess pressure on the bladder and pelvic floor muscles. Furthermore, engaging in specific exercises that target the pelvic floor, like Kegel exercises, can significantly improve bladder control and reduce the risk of incontinence. Even low-impact exercises such as walking, swimming, or yoga can provide great benefits. Making exercise a priority is one of the best investments you can make in your long-term health. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity each week, along with strength training exercises. You'll not only keep your body in shape but also protect the health of your urinary system. These exercises enhance your overall physical fitness and empower you with greater control over your bladder and pelvic health. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. Finally, never underestimate the value of scheduling regular health checkups, especially as we age. These routine medical visits are more than just a formality. They are essential for the early detection of urinary issues or other health concerns that may arise. During these appointments, your healthcare provider can conduct necessary screenings and tests, such as a urinalysis, to monitor the state of your urinary health. Being proactive about your health is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. When potential problems are caught early, it allows for timely interventions that can prevent minor issues from turning into major ones. Taking the time for regular health checkups allows you to address any concerns before they escalate, which can ultimately lead to better outcomes and a higher quality of life. By following these tips, staying hydrated, maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and scheduling checkups, you take an active role in supporting your urinary health. As we grow older, these habits become even more important as our bodies change and require more intentional care. By making these small but meaningful adjustments to your lifestyle, you can ensure that your urinary system continues to function optimally, allowing you to enjoy life without the discomfort or worry of urinary issues. Taking control of your health in this way isn't just about preventing disease, it's about embracing life with energy and confidence, knowing that you're doing everything you can to support your well-being for years to come. We hope this video has shed light on the importance of urinary health and how simple habits can make a big impact on your overall well-being. Now, we want to hear from you. What have you learned today about maintaining good urination habits, staying hydrated, or seeking early medical intervention? Comment below with one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in your own life. We'd love to know. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful health tips. Your support means everything, and we look forward to bringing you more content that helps you live a healthier, happier life.